Hello, what's on you with Madman? And I'm back. And today is Wednesday, so we're continuing our MCU subject. Today we're going to be talking about Avengers, Age of Ultron in 4K. So let's see how this goes then. This is Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. This came out towards the end of Phase 2. I believe there's one more film after this. Don't really understand that one. I mean, they probably could have put that film at the beginning of Phase 3 and just had this as the end of Phase 2, like conclude it with the group. But you know, Disney was just like, fuck it, we'll just conclude it with an origin story. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yep. So few people had problems with this one. I mean, I personally didn't have a problem with this film. I quite enjoyed it. It's pretty fun. It's quite funny. I think this is one of the first times they started bringing a bit of banter between the characters, which might have been why people had a bit of a problem with it, but I didn't mind. It made me laugh, so I was quite happy. You know, it's what laughing does to you, isn't it? There's a back cover. It's a nice back cover as well. It's a nice slip cover too, I think. I mean, the design on the front's the same and the design on the back's the same, but it's a slip cover, isn't it? Shall we have a look at the discs as well? Yeah, so you got the new design on the disc here, and then a nice blue Blu-ray. You've got to love a Blu-ray, haven't you? Yep. If you were to compare this to Disney Plus, you probably wouldn't really notice that much different. I mean, Disney Plus isn't IMAX enhanced with this one. This is just a normally shot film. A lot of people have problems with Joss Whedon directing this movie. I mean, he directed the first one and no one really had a problem with that, and then suddenly everyone was just like, oh, you're awful. But I didn't really see why. Apparently he said he was going to leave the business after this film, but he obviously didn't, because then he went on to ruin Justice League, didn't he? So we won't go there. This is a lot of fun. You like an action film? This is a good action film. Scarlet Witch is introduced into this film as well as Vision and Quicksilver. So there's quite a few new characters in this as well. So there was more to do with this one. The characters had a bit more to do. There was a bit more going on with this one than the first one. So I didn't have issues with it. If you did have issues with it, what were your issues, eh? Let us know. Put a little comment out. Oh, I didn't like Avengers Age of Ultron because of this or this. It's fine. Like, I'd just love to know like what people didn't like about it. It's a beautiful picture though. You got to love really good looking 4K, haven't you? And this is really good looking 4K compared to the Blu-ray in here. It's a good step up. You got to love steps, haven't you? Well, not the band, just stepping up. You got to love that, haven't you? But yeah, I mean, what can I say? I really liked it. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I'm not going to keep telling you that this film was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it, because that's just repeating myself, which I never do. I came out with a lot of positivity. Let's go that. It's a nice positive film. You got like a bit of positivity, haven't you? Good fun. Stop saying that. Sorry. Yeah, not shot in IMAX, this one. Pretty sure the first one was shot in IMAX, and then the third one and the fourth one are both shot in IMAX. So for some reason they decided to not shoot this one in IMAX. I don't really know why they decided to do that. I mean, I wasn't there when it was filmed. Maybe IMAX cameras weren't available at the time. Maybe Christopher Nolan was making something, so they didn't have enough IMAX cameras to go around. I don't know, but yeah, it was very odd that this one wasn't shot for IMAX and the other three are. Maybe that's what people have a problem with. Were you upset that it wasn't shot for IMAX? I mean, it was shown in IMAX screens, I know that much, but it wasn't shot with IMAX cameras. There wasn't open, there wasn't missing bars for any of the film, was there? It was just all framed, wasn't it? Exactly. Yeah, for some reason there's some really random weird joke going all the way through this where Iron Man tells off Captain America for swearing, and then for the rest of the film everyone tells off Captain America for swearing, which is a little bit dumb considering he starts swearing in other films, so he's obviously not that offended by swearing, is he? Otherwise he wouldn't be swearing himself, eh? Swearing. Well, that's enough of that. Moving on from that, new subject starts Friday for you, so that's exciting for everyone. But besides that, I think I'm just going to go before I embarrass myself even more. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that'd be really nice. And I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.